Four construction pros from Con Expo 17 here at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and this young lady next to me is Jessica Wirt, who's a product manager with Fecon. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Well, you have some unique products that you're bringing to the show, and I'm certain that people that are in the business of land clearing, which is a big industry in itself, have some interest in seeing what you brought to your booth. Tell everybody what you did.
Sure, so we have brought some of our new product lines for our excavator attachments. It's our FMX line. It's for 5 to 10 ton machines.
Right.
So we've expanded our line to include the smaller machines. And we have a 50 inch and a 36 inch that we've brought to the show. And then we've also brought, we've had the StumpX for about a few years now that we've launched, but we've brought a different prototype with us, a larger unit for the larger excavators, 20 ton size. So. And
it's interesting that you say that they're all attachments. How quick will they destroy a stump? I'm just curious.
Yeah, the StumpX works in it's a corkscrew effect. It's got stepped wing blades on the side.
Right.
So you set it on the stump and it starts to spin, and those blades that come out eat away at the stump. And the nice thing about it is it doesn't throw material everywhere like a traditional stump grinder, so it's extremely safe. You can stand right next to it while you're grinding the stumps. And because of that, it's extremely efficient and quick. You don't have to close down roads, and it just works its way through the stump in just a minute or two.
Wow. Now your FMX Mulcher series, how is that different from this other one we just discussed?
Sure, so a traditional drum style mulcher, it goes on an excavator, and that is good for reaching over fence rows, reaching down in ditches, reaching up high, clearing along the sides of roads. And again, the safety factor in that is you don't have to have guys out there with a chainsaw manually doing it.
Right.
They're protected in a cab. Yeah. So it's a lot more efficient, faster, and safer.
And does that operate, essentially speaking, in the same mode with a drum-like corkscrew effect, or is that?
No, our mulchers have the traditional drum spinning rotor with fixed teeth.
Okay.
The FMX has knife tools on there with a split ring rotor to help control your bite, to give you more faster production.
And they're all hydraulically operated as an attachment, let's say off of maybe a skid steer, as opposed to an excavator? Would that be possible?
Yeah, so our StumpX can go on a skid steer, track loader, or it can go on smaller excavators, 8 to 12 ton.
Sure.
It can also go on a backhoe as well.
On a backhoe as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, that would be a great attachment for a backhoe. I mean, because you would have not a lot that you would do with that backhoe attachment and the hydraulic output from that. Mm-hmm. Well, that's very interesting. You offer a lot of unique attachments. You're also showing your FMX Mulcher series, and what have you brought specifically to the show?
We have, we're showcasing our full excavator product line, so anywhere from 5 to 40 tons. We have our range of our skid steer mulchers, our mulchers for large hydraulic machines. Okay. We have our PTO mulchers for PTO tractors here.
All right.
We're featuring some of our subsoil heads as well for milling and land reclamation too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a heck of a lineup going, that's for sure.
Yeah, we sure do.
You're in the gold lot, are you?
We're in the gold lot, and we're also in the central hall.
Okay.
And the indoor booth as well.
Indoor booth at Central Hall, and in the gold lot, we're talking about Fecon, and they bring a unique aspect. And in many cases, you know, this equipment can't move on a job site when it's brand new until it's been totally cleared.
Yeah.
So you guys are the ones that paved the way, so to speak, or unpaved the way.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Jessica Wirt was with Fecon Incorporated, a product specialist. Pleasure to have you here, taking time from your busy booth duties to come over and share your message.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Good to meet you from Con Expo 17.